Hello everybody, welcome back to Code Arena. I am Amina and today we are going to make our personal web page with HTML. So this is the day 5 of HTML for Beginners series, and if you complete these all days then you are a pro in HTML, and CSS series is coming soon, so please wait for it. Today we are going to make the big project. So firstly, I am just showing you that what we have learned in day 1, day 2, day 3 and day 4. So in day 1 we have learned about what is HTML, structure in HTML, H1 to H6 tags and then P tag. In day 2 we have learned about images, nesting, buttons, input tag and input tag types. In day 3 we have learned about it's BR tag and then B tag, I tag, U tag, big, small, HR tag which is the horizontal rule, and then we have learned about substring, superscript, and then we have learned about nav tag. Okay, and in day 4, which was yesterday, we have learned about links in HTML, link in new tab, like you have to open the link in the new tab, and then we have proper structure in HTML, then lists in HTML, and after that we have learned about ordered and unordered lists. So that is the practice in HTML. Then task of list, checkbox in HTML, and then task of checkbox. Okay, hopefully you are cleared with these all. If you are not, these all days links are in the description, so please go and watch them. This is the day 5. So today we are going to make this personal page as I have shown you. So here are some hints that you can see and we are going to make together. So let's make it. So these are the day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and this is the day 5.html. So firstly, I'll make a boilerplate in HTML. After that, I will give the title. The title of the web page would be personal page. Okay. And then I'll go to my body section. The first thing we are having is the image. Let me copy the image. Okay, so this is my profile image. So I'll just right click on this and I'll do copy image link. Okay, now I'm done with copying the image. Now I'll make the image tag. Okay, and after that I'll paste the link here, which is my profile link. I'll delete this. Okay, now let's go live. See, we are having this perfect image with us. Let me close this. Okay, so this one is our image, but I think it's too big. So we can do one thing in HTML, that is we'll just set the width for 20%. Okay, we'll save this. See, now it's perfect. Okay, after this image tag we are having h1 tag. So let's make the h1 tag. I'm here in my body section and I'll wrap this image into a div so it will be more readable for you. Let me just write here div, paste it in here. Okay, if you have not installed this prettier extension, so you can just go to extensions, so your code will be formatted like me. Okay, you will get the same extension. See, this one is the prettier code formatter. I have already installed it. Now I'll go to my files. Let's go to day5.html. Let's close this. After this div, I'll make an h1 tag, and inside this I'll write here Amina here. Okay, let's save this. See, we are having this perfect match which we wanted. And after h1 we have h2 tag, and inside this h2 tag we have my hobbies, and inside this my hobbies we have coding, blogging and painting. You need to mention your hobbies. Okay, this is the UL tag plus LI tag, which is unordered list plus list items. Okay, let's make these two things and let's return here again. Okay, here I'll make h2 tag and I'll write here my hobbies. Okay, and after h2 tag I'll make an UL tag, which is the unordered list, and inside this unordered list I'll make list items. And in these list items, let me say firstly our favorite, which is coding. Let's put an emoji by Windows plus dot, and now I'll do Alt Shift down 2 times, or let's say one more time. Okay, and we'll remove this. So let me write here painting. Okay, let's put an emoji, and let me remove this to blogging, which is one of my favorite work, teaching. Okay, now we'll save this and see the result. Okay, then we are perfectly done with our hobbies and our unordered list. Now let's move further. Okay, so here we have I tag, and after that we have this P tag, which is the paragraph, and after that we have A tag. What is A tag? It's anchor tags, which is also known as links. So we can put here the Twitter link. We can say connect with me on Twitter. So let's make this. Okay, I'm back in our body section. I'll write here P tag. Okay, inside this P tag I'll write here connect with me on Twitter. Now this Twitter is for anchor tags, so I'll remove this and I'll write here A tags. Okay, and inside this A tag I'll put my Twitter link. Let's paste it in here. Okay, and now inside this anchor tags I will write here Twitter. Let's save this and see the result. We have connect with me on Twitter. Let's open this. Okay, it's nice, but it's opening in the same tab. I've already mentioned a thing in my earlier videos that how can we open the link in the new tabs. So let me show you that. Inside this A tag, after the strings, we can mention here target underscore blank. Okay, let's save this and now let's try this. Okay, see, the Twitter link is opening in the new tab. Now we are pending with our I tag because we need to make this in italics. Okay, now I'll mention here I tag. Let's close this. Now let's see the result. See, we have perfectly done with our I tag, but this Twitter is not an I tag, so we can make this too. Let me first add the I tag, and inside this I'll write here Twitter. Let's save this. We have perfectly achieved this I tag. Now let's move ahead. After the link, we are having this input tag. Now what is input tag? So this is the field where we can write whatever we want. So let's say this is the static page. Obviously this will not work, but for our practice it is the best. So in this input tag I will mention here enter email. Let's make this. After the P tag we'll just mention the input tag, and inside this input tag we are automatically having this text because it is default. Okay, and inside this input tag I will add the placeholder, and in this placeholder I will write here enter email. Okay, now let's save this and see the result. Okay, we are perfectly having this placeholder plus input tag, so we can just enter our email. Okay, now let's close this and let's move further. And now we have h3 tag, and inside this h3 tag we have written here learned HTML basics from Code Arena YouTube channel. Now let's mention this. After the input tag I'll add the h3 tag, and let me write here learned HTML basics from Code Arena YouTube channel. Let's save this. Okay, here we have this amazing h3 tag. Now let's move further. After h3 tag we have this p tag plus checkbox. Now why we have p tag? Because here we have written day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 and then day 5. Okay, now let's make this. After the h3 tag we'll just mention here the p tag, and let's write here day 1. And now we'll mention the input tag. Okay, and then in this type we'll change the text to checkbox. Now let's save this. Okay, see, the day 1 is here and the input tag is here. Now what we can do, that we can just join these both in just one line. So let me show you that. I'll just copy this input tag, and inside this p tag I will paste, so that what we can do, we can just see these input tag in one line. Okay, we have this perfect day 1 and the checkbox. So I've already done day 1, so let me just take it out, and now I'll do alt shift down for 5 times because we have the 5 days class. I'll remove this day 1 to day 2 and this day 1 to day 3 and then day 4 and the day 5. Let's save this. Okay, we are perfectly having these all days. So I've done all 4 days, but this day 5 is still pending. So after doing this I'll take it out. I think this image is too much big, so I can just make it small. So I'll just do this 20 to 15%. Okay, now this image is much shorter. So here you can see that we have this background color in yellow and this font is also much different. So I've done this in CSS. You can also do it. Let me show you. So I'll just do here, ignore this line. You just need to ignore it. I'll just mention it in the description box. Just copy this and paste in your HTML and you will be having the same output as you want. But in CSS series you will be perfectly understand that what I have done here. Okay, so I'll just change the font family to sans serif, and after that the background color would be, we can have the light blue color. Okay, this is our previous page and this is our brand new page, but still there is one thing pending. This image has no background, but this image has the background. So let me show you how to remove this background. Just open the new tab and write here remove.bg. This is the background image remover. So let me copy this image. I'll paste it in here. And this is the original image and this one is the removed background image. Let me just right click into this and I'll just do copy image link. So this is copied and now I'll paste this link in my src. Okay, so let me paste it in here and let me see what's the result. So we are perfectly done with our image. So we can just change this background color into whatever color we want. So let me just do thistle, so this will work more better. Okay, we are perfectly done with our personal web page. If you like my video, then share it with your friends. And there is a big good news for you, which is if you complete these all day 5 and you make this project and you tick this all out, then I will be providing you a certificate, which you deserve this because you have been doing this HTML basic series for 5 days and you deserve this certificate. So what are the rules for it? You just need to DM me on Twitter. My Twitter account is in the description and you need to send me this screenshot of your personal web page and then I will be providing you your HTML basic certificate, which you of course deserve. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video, guys.